Imagine a world where your deepest desires don't control you, but rather you control them. A world where your mind is clear, focused, and unswayed by the fleeting temptations of the body. Welcome to that world, a world of Stoic wisdom. Let's begin with the words of the great Stoic philosopher Seneca. We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality. This profound insight lays the foundation for today's exploration into mastering one's desires and impulses. Controlling sexual urges is not just about self-restraint. It's a pivotal aspect of personal growth and mental clarity. In our journey through life, these urges can often seem overwhelming, leading us away from our true goals and inner peace. Stoicism, a philosophy known for its emphasis on self-control and virtue, offers us timeless tools to navigate these challenges. Today, we delve into how Stoicism can guide us in mastering our desires, not through suppression, but through understanding, mindfulness, and wisdom. As we venture into this Stoic approach, remember, it's not just about controlling a part of ourselves. It's about liberating our true potential from the distractions of fleeting pleasures. Let's explore how. Let's first understand what sexual urges are from a biological and psychological standpoint. The innate desire to reproduce and ensure the survival of our species drives sexual urges, which are biologically a natural and instinctive part of being human. A complex interplay of hormones, physical attraction, and environmental factors frequently causes these urges. Psychologically, however, they extend beyond mere reproductive instinct. They are intertwined with our emotions, our need for intimacy, and often our search for validation and pleasure. While these urges are natural and normal, understanding their root and impact is crucial for managing them effectively and mindfully. Turning to Stoicism, this ancient philosophy offers a unique lens through which we can view our desires. Stoics like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus taught that true freedom comes from within, not from external circumstances or fleeting pleasures. They emphasize self-control and virtue, advocating for a life led by reason rather than being at the mercy of uncontrolled desires. For Stoics, the key to mastering desires, including sexual urges, is not about suppressing them, but about understanding their nature and aligning our response with our rational higher self. It's about recognizing that while we cannot always control what we feel, we can control how we react to these feelings. In practice, Stoicism encourages us to observe our desires without judgment, to understand their origin, and to respond to them in a way that aligns with our values and goals. This doesn't mean denying our nature, but rather managing it with wisdom and self-awareness. The Stoic approach is not about seeing pleasure as inherently bad, but about not allowing the pursuit of pleasure to become our master. By fostering a mindset that values self-control and inner tranquility over immediate gratification, we empower ourselves to make choices that contribute to our long-term well-being and personal growth. Central to the Stoic practice is the concept of mindfulness and self-awareness. Mindfulness in Stoicism is about being acutely aware of your thoughts and emotions in the present moment without being overwhelmed by them. It's about observing your sexual urges as they arise and understanding them for what they are, mere impressions, not commands. This heightened awareness allows you to respond to these urges with reason and clarity, rather than acting on impulse. By cultivating mindfulness, you're training your mind to pause and consider the consequences of your actions, aligning them with your greater values and goals. Reflection is a critical component of mindfulness. It involves regularly examining your thoughts and emotions, especially in response to your urges. Ask yourself, why am I feeling this way? Is acting on this urge beneficial to my long-term well-being? This kind of reflective questioning empowers you to make more conscious decisions, rather than being driven by temporary desires. It also helps in recognizing patterns in your behavior, which can be insightful in understanding deeper emotional needs or triggers. To incorporate mindfulness into your daily life, start with simple practices. Dedicate a few minutes each day to sit quietly and observe your thoughts without judgment. Focus on your breath and bring your attention back to it whenever your mind wanders. This practice is not about emptying your mind, but about being aware of your mental landscape and learning to navigate it calmly. Another powerful Stoic tool is the concept of voluntary discomfort. This involves deliberately placing yourself in situations that are not necessarily comfortable to strengthen your resilience and self-control. In the context of controlling sexual urges, it could mean consciously refraining from certain stimuli or pleasures. The idea is not to punish yourself, but to practice responding to desires with intention rather than compulsion. By doing so, you train your mind to be comfortable with discomfort, diminishing the power of urges over time. The benefits of practicing voluntary discomfort are profound. It enhances your ability to face challenging situations with equanimity and strengthens your willpower. It's a reminder that discomfort is temporary and that you have the inner strength to overcome it. This practice teaches you that the fulfillment of an urge is not the only path to comfort and that there is greater satisfaction in self-mastery. Finally, reflective journaling is a potent Stoic exercise to deepen your understanding of yourself and your impulses. It involves writing down your thoughts, feelings, and reactions to your urges. This process of putting your internal experiences into words can be incredibly clarifying. It allows you to see your patterns, triggers, and the rationalizations you might use to justify certain actions. Over time, this exercise fosters deeper self-knowledge, enabling you to make more aligned and conscious choices. So, grab a journal and start this practice. You might be surprised at the insights you uncover about yourself. Incorporating Stoic exercises into your daily routine can profoundly impact your ability to control sexual urges. Start with meditations that focus on self-reflection and mindfulness. Dedicate a few moments each morning to reflect on your intentions for the day and how you can align your actions with Stoic virtues. Another powerful practice is reframing your thoughts. When you notice a sexual urge, pause and reframe the thought from a need that must be fulfilled to simply an observation of a natural human sensation. This helps in detaching from the urge and viewing it more objectively, giving you the power to choose your response. End each day with a moment of reflection. Consider the instances when you successfully controlled an urge and what strategies worked for you. Also, acknowledge the moments of weakness without judgment and think about how you can approach them differently in the future. This daily reflection reinforces your commitment to self-improvement and helps in gradually aligning your actions with Stoic principles. Lifestyle changes are also crucial in embodying Stoic principles. Start by embracing moderation in all aspects of life. This doesn't mean denying yourself pleasures, but rather enjoying them without becoming dependent on them. Focus on building meaningful relationships and engaging in activities that enrich your mind and soul. Prioritize your well-being by maintaining a balanced diet, regular exercise, and sufficient sleep. These habits not only improve your physical health, but also your mental resilience, making it easier to control urges. Finally, create an environment that supports your Stoic practice. Surround yourself with people who share or respect your values and who encourage your personal growth. Engage with Stoic texts, podcasts, or online communities to deepen your understanding and commitment to this philosophy. Remember, controlling sexual urges is not just a solitary journey. It's about creating a life that continuously nurtures your highest self. As we draw this discussion to a close, it's important to emphasize that mastering one's sexual urges, like any aspect of personal growth, requires continual practice and dedication. Stoicism isn't a quick fix, but a lifelong journey of self-improvement. Each day presents a new opportunity to practice self-awareness, exercise self-control, and reflect on our actions. Remember, progress in Stoicism is measured not by the absence of challenges, but by how effectively we navigate through them. Stay committed to this path of self-mastery, knowing that every step, no matter how small, moves you closer to a life of virtue and inner peace. We encourage you to not just listen to these teachings, but to actively apply them in your daily life. Begin with small, manageable steps, and gradually incorporate these Stoic practices into your routine. As you do, observe the changes in how you perceive and respond to your urges. Watch as you grow stronger, more centered, and more aligned with your true self. With that said, thanks for watching. Until next time, continue your journey with wisdom and courage, and let the Stoic principles guide you to a more fulfilling life.